In The Woman in the Wall's ending, Lorna and Akand finally manage to unfold the mysteries behind the Magdalene laundry and the convent, but their storyline ends on a bittersweet note. After delving deeper into Akand's past and hinting at the truth behind Father Percy's death in Episode 5, The Woman in the Wall's Episode 6 goes back and forth in time to gradually unfold everything from the reason behind Father Percy's murder and the whereabouts of Lorna's daughter. In his quest to find answers, Akand also understands the real meaning of his recurring childhood nightmare. As The Woman in the Wall's finale reaches its closing moments, not everything works out well for Lorna. Akand, too, struggles to find concrete evidence to arrest the real perpetrators of the crimes against the women from the Magdalene laundry. However, the show still leaves viewers with a sense of closure and catharsis by establishing that its main characters are in a far better place than they were in the initial moments of its overarching story. What The Woman in the Wall's ending means for Lorna and her daughter. It will be a while before Lorna and Agnes will meet in person. In The Woman in the Wall's final arc, Lorna finally finds pictures of her daughter with Aoife, proving that she is still alive like many other children who were falsely declared dead before being sent for adoption. To her dismay, she gets arrested before she can see her daughter in person. Lorna finds satisfaction in the idea that her daughter is still alive and well, and instead of resisting, she calmly surrenders. Akand empathizes with her and asks her to lie about everything that happened between her and Aoife to avoid getting arrested. Lorna, however, accepts what she did was wrong. Before The Woman in the Wall's credits start rolling, Akand visits Lorna in prison and informs her that, even though he had to do a lot of digging, he found her daughter, Agnes. He informs her that she lives in Boston with her family and has also been looking for her ever since her family told her that she was adopted. To Lorna's surprise, Akand even arranges a video call between her and her daughter, allowing them to see each other for the first time. Considering how Lorna was arrested for murder, it will be a while before she gets released from prison, if at all, and sees her daughter. However, now that her daughter knows where she is, she might be able to come to Kilkenny someday and see her in prison. Till then, Lorna could stay in touch with her through video calls. Although it seems unfair that Lorna had to suffer the consequences of the actions of Father Percy and everyone else running the Magdalene laundry, The Woman in the Wall's ending gives her a bittersweet closure when she finally finds and meets Agnes what happened to Aoife. Aoife's death explains why Lorna gets arrested in The Woman in the Wall's ending. Fiona Bell as Aoife in The Woman in the Wall. In The Woman in the Wall's Episode 1, Lorna presumed that Aoife was dead after she found her body in her house. She also convinced herself that she might have killed her while sleepwalking. Therefore, to hide evidence surrounding the crime, Lorna buried her behind one of her walls. However, later in The Woman in the Wall Episode 3, Lorna's guilt gets the best of her, and she busts her wall open to disclose to Akand that she killed Aoife. To her surprise, however, they find nothing behind her wall. This makes Aoife's whereabouts the show's biggest mystery. The Woman in the Wall's finale confirms that Aoife had a condition called catalepsy, a side effect of untreated epilepsy. Her condition had given Lorna the impression that she was dead, leading her to believe that she had killed her. However, Aoife woke up soon after and found herself inside the wall. Unfortunately, even though she managed to climb out into the loft in Lorna's home, she died moments later, likely due to her condition. Lorna refuses to take the mental disorder defense to protect herself in court, which, legally, makes her the perpetrator of the crime.